Hey guys, it's Living Through Life with Seth Chittum, and you guys are right here in my kitchen. I put you on my windowsill because I was sick of holding my camera. It was the worst, my arm was getting tired. But the fun fact of Friday that'll improve your life is, did you know that your prefrontal cortex controls decision making? And I know you might be like, what does this have to do with anything? Your prefrontal cortex controls decision making and willpower. And did you know that it can be used like a muscle? Meaning that it can deplete over time if in constant use or is over exerted. What I mean by this is, like when you're doing push-ups, you can only do so many push-ups at a time. You can only do so many sit-ups at a time. You can only bench so much weight. And your prefrontal cortex works the same way. If you are using this muscle so often, eventually it'll deplete to the point where it's almost, even if you know a decision should be made, it feels almost impossible for you to make the right decision, or you become so stressed about the decision you make the wrong one. For example, when you are trying to stick to a diet plan, sometimes it can be hard to stick to a diet plan if you're overly stressed about it. So people end up breaking their diets or skipping exercise because they're stressing so much throughout the day about that particular exercise or about their diet that they end up just quitting. And it comes down to the fact that you're putting so much effort into it mentally before you even get there that you're ruining yourself. So I've seen studies done that say that some of the best things you can do to improve willpower are stress techniques. And you can also change this topic in your mind. There's just some small things if you want to do a little bit more investigating than I have done. What I mean by change things in your mind is, say you are worrying about what you're going to eat tonight as your diet or what kind of exercises you are going to do. Instead of worrying about that, focus on something else for a little while. Get your mind off of that topic because you're giving yourself unnecessary stress. You will eventually find out what you need to eat that night. Maybe you'll make a healthy choice, eat a salad or something like that. But you shouldn't let the decision of what you want to eat ruin your day. You shouldn't let it bring down your willpower to the point that you don't even feel like you should eat healthy anymore. You just want to binge on some pizza rolls or something like that. But that is all I have to say. Dive a little bit more into it. Like the last fact, learn to love to learn. Learn about willpower. Learn about your prefrontal cortex, a little bit more about what that does, some stress techniques, and if this applies to you, do a little more in-depth research. It never hurts to look up a couple of YouTube videos on how to improve your willpower, or how to improve decision making throughout your life, because decisions are our whole life, you know. So it's not to be something so stressed out over that it'll ruin it. You know what I mean? It'll ruin it. Anyway. This is it for this Friday. I hope to see you guys next Friday on my next one. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but I'll find out. I will see you guys soon.